Good evening, traders. August 1st, 2022. New month of the year. And we had a very interesting day today where we were balanced under Friday's range. So let's jump into the market profile so you can see what I mean about it. And let's see. So as you can see, we stay on, obviously we broke the previous balance area from the previous weeks, but we continue on the balance area of the Friday. What is important here is that we have a lot of virgin point of control to the downside, so we have to be very careful because usually the idea is that all the virgin point of controls tend to get filled in the following trading days. Either they can be filled one by one in several days, or they can be filled all at once. So we just have to see. Actually, the next one that we have here is at 40.72, and then the other one at 39.76. So we have to be very careful to watch the previous day's highs, the lows. In this case, the previous low 40.97. And see how tomorrow reacts about it. I think that now that we don't have any important news or very important earnings, we can start witnessing a little bit more natural movements. And very likely what we're expecting is a small correction of the previous 3 days. We have a good movement, right? So just careful. Look the overnight action as well. Look for those highs and lows from the overnight. Be careful how do you place your works. If you want to see how do we do it, join us on the VIP and you can see how do we trade the market profile during the day in market hours. Okay, let's go to I have some good and nice trading ideas for tomorrow. First one is MRK. We have an inside candle on MRK, looking for that break to the downside, looking more than the one from the upside. I'm looking for 80-35 break, room to 87.44, 86. I think that practically all the health sector was a little bit slow and weak today. And we also have this uptrend here that we might retest it. So I think it's these are quick trades, guys. You just, once it triggers, you just wait for the what you can do is very once it breaks here, wait a retest and you take it on the retest. And obviously target always is the previous low, which is here. So at least here is your target or your profits. Move your stops, and if it breaks this uptrend, now we have the next level, 86.06. So that is the MRK. We also have the opportunity to see it, but I see it a little bit more complicated to the downside, actually, because we have the 50 MA, the daily. So it's I don't think that it's gonna be more. And we also have you can see here like a trend. So we have the 50, we have the 13. We have this resistance, so I see it more clear to the downside to retest this. So now next one, SIGA. I put it on a bullish pattern for today on the watch list, but didn't work. It went down. I mean, never trigger. Actually, it's not that it didn't work, but now looks very interesting because we had a beautiful inside candle just in the middle of this huge range. So either way, here here is very interesting because either way, either if we break here 1926, we have all the way to 2273, and if we break these 1670, 69 more or less, we have also same risk reward, either to the up or to the downside. You just have to wait for that break. To the upside looks a little bit more possible, just because of the trend that we have had, right? Obviously. And on the other hand, to the downside, we have here the 14 EMA and 8 EMA support. So the main pattern is bullish. So I might think, or we might think that and it's not extended. So the idea that the more probable break will be to the upside. 1926, target 2273, beautiful $3 range on a $20 stock or $19 stock. It's a huge risk reward. So put it on your watch list tomorrow or the following days. Remember, not always triggers the next day, but we have an inside candle for tomorrow. The next one, another health, ABBV. I love to play this underline. When it moves, and we also have a beautiful here opportunity, an inside candle. This one is extended, so I'm looking for extension fill, looking for that 142.86 break, targeting obviously first the 4 EMA extension, but the real target is the previous high, 146.23. So we have $4 there of range. To the downside, a little bit more limited, but it's also interesting. I will wait for the break of the both with the inside candle, but the previous. And then if that breaks, room to 136.29, the breaks at 139.08. Another one that has been grinding like crazy lately is Caterpillar Industrials. And because of that, we had an inside candle today, like a doji or more or less doji formation, a little bit bearish, but anyway, it's in the middle of the previous huge candle. So here we have the maybe the opportunity for the downside, since it has to fill that extension there. So 193.40, looking for 193.90, and if it breaks out, 197.18, target 199.52. So all depends what the market does today and how the sector behaves, but both ways here, the same case. A little bit more, I think, more risk reward to the downside because of the extension here. In terms of the distance, and you can see here is the target, the range for the downside, and the range for the upside is a little bit smaller, right? So that's what I would like to see, the break more on the downside. But we have the 50 MA, so we never know. Anyway, we just wait and see. Again, you wait for a break. Always wait for a break. Break, retest, and break, retest, and then you take it to this. Here, the same break, retest, and then here. That's the way how do you play the inside days. And last one, fFSLR, also another one inside, very interesting, good range for both sides. This one better range to the downside, looking for 96.39 break, and we have target the 90.19, so $6 range, very interesting. To the upside, we have to wait for the break on the previous candle. I don't think that it's gonna be, I mean, it could be, but it's mega extended. We had a gap up, one more candle continuation, but finally we closing an inside candle, so probably we're gonna make a little retracement regression to the mean, I mean, between the 4 and the 8 EMA. So I think that the breakdown looks very interesting. So 96.39 is the trigger, and the target is 90.19, $6 range. So even though we take only the 4EM8, 92.40 is interesting. So these are the opportunities for tomorrow. Hope you can take advantage of them. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested to trade with us live, down here you have all the information of our VIP and membership program for LKS. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Adios.